Thank you, Mayor Garcetti. And thank you all for being here today. I stand before you today as an American and as a Jew, because for us, for all of us, this is personal. In 1939, when my people were trying to flee from Europe and come to the United States, 60% of the people in this country said that they didn't want even the Jewish children to come across our borders. For us, this is personal. When there's a call for a national registry of a religious minority in this country, for us, it's personal. When any religious minority or any minority at all is targeted, shunned, discriminated against, for us, it's personal. When a mosque in North Dakota is vandalized and bombed in the heart of the Somali Muslim community with swastikas drawn on its walls, for us, it is personal. When 36 times in our Torah, in the Hebrew Bible, we are told to love the stranger, to treat the stranger with dignity, it's because we ourselves were strangers. In other words, for all of us, it is personal. There are dark clouds that are rolling over the beginning of this 21st century. The collective human heart is aching today in grief and in pain and in fear. But fear makes for very bad politics. Fear fans the flames of hatred, which leads to more violence, which leads to more fear. And in the past few weeks, I have been reminded over and over again of the words of Martin Luther King: darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. It is only love that can do that. We're here today because it's no longer enough to say, I'm uncomfortable with the rising tide of violence and the rising tide of hatred. We are here today because we know that we must actively cast our lot on the side of love. And I'm so proud and gratified to see that all across this nation, people have stood up in the past few weeks and used their voices to write statements of love and solidarity with our Muslim brothers and sisters and with all who suffer from discrimination and hatred. I hold before you a letter that was written by Jewish, Muslim, and Christian clergy together from Auburn Theological Seminary. I stand as a representative of my community, the Ikar community here in Los Angeles, of LA Voice and Pico. I stand as a representative of the Jewish people with all of you to say that we will fight. Our weapons are love and justice. Our fuel is the belief that all human beings are created in the image of God. Our fellow soldiers are all of the people who are standing here today, partners, people of faith and no faith at all, who know and understand that the toxic combination of hatred and easy access to guns, that the rising tide of small-minded bigotry in this country endangers all of us, undermines the foundations of all of our faiths, and belies the great promises of our great nation. And so we stand together today, because for all of us, this is personal. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,